yakazvarwa nemoto wechimurenga neropa zhinji ramagamba rekumandudzo sengai komborerwe nyika yeZimbabwe kangelani Zimbabwe yonihlochisiwe ngezintabala ngemfula ebukekayo izulu kaline izilimo zande izisebenzisena abantu basutekali busiswe ilizwe leZimbabwe. Oh God, we beseech thee to bless our native land, the land of our fathers, bestowed upon us all. From Zambezi to Limpopo, may our leaders be exemplary, and may the Almighty protect and bless our land. Go ye komborerwe nyika yeZimbabwe, Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much, General Officers and the Senior Officers. You can sit down and give the floor to our esteemed Commander to read our resolution to the nation of Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much, Commander. Let me not waste time, but go straight to the press statement to the nation of Zimbabwe. Today is 16 February 2025. Good evening, fellow Zimbabweans. We come to you at a time when our country is standing at a critical juncture. The political atmosphere in our dear country is now not conducive for peace. We shall address the nation as follows. To the Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Force, President Emmerson Mnangagwa, we would like to warn you once again, as this is the last warning to you, as per our last two address on 13 November 2017 and 30 of February 2025. We clearly stated that Zimbabwe Defense Forces will always perform its duties as per Section 212 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 20 of 2013. On 3rd of February 2025, we informed the nation that President Mnangagwa Emerson and Ncube Owen were fingered in clandestine assassination on military generals since Zimbabwe attained its independence in 1980, and a period which dates back during the time of First and Second Chimurenga. We also informed the nation that we are instituting a private investigation into these deaths. On the initial stage of the current investigations, 2 names of President Mnangagwa Emerson and Ncube Owen is also featuring in the report on these killings of our dear colleagues. Findings of this report will be tabled before a court of law. We will leave no stone unturned. We have also noted that all the generals who were instrumental into the historic Operation Restore Lagos of 2017 were the one dying, which is so surprising that liberators are targeted and eliminated in such evil acts. We view these assassinations as extrajudicial killings, the deliberate killing of an individual outside of any legal framework. Everyone responsible for these deaths must be held accountable. On the economic decline, we have seen massive closures of big companies and shops, citing unfriendly business environment created by you and your sons, whom you have strategically appointed to lead key economic sectors. These shops closures will also increase the unemployment rate, which is currently at 90%. You have presided over the decline of our economy. Under your watch, corruption scandals are being done with your blessings, your name featuring in all corruptions hastes in the country. Like 1, the COVID 60 million deal, 2, Banda Solar Project, 3, Mbudzi roundabout costs, 4, Chivayo legal cases where he was awarded millions of dollars by ZESA, Auxilia Mnangagwa 60 million country-wide activities of Nodo, Chiadzwa diamond looting, passport deals, fuel deals, gold mafia deals, the State House perimeter wall deals. We would once again want to remind you that Zimbabwe Defense Forces will stand with the Constitution and the people of Zimbabwe. At no given time we will ever abandon the Constitution of Zimbabwe to protect thugs. I move on to the Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba. We would want to warn you, to give you a stern warning to your violation of the Constitution of Zimbabwe. As Commissioner General of Police, you are obliged by Section 219, subsection 3 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 20 of 2013, to be non-partisan, not to take unlawful orders. Arrests of war veterans who are protecting the Constitution must urgently stop. In our last address on 3rd of February 2025, we clearly stated that arrest of such members would be a declaration of war. Trump-up charges against Comrade Geza Runesi Blessed must be dropped. because they are fake, meant to persecute him and silence him for speaking the truth behind suffering of the Zimbabwean citizens. We urge the Commissioner General of Police to urgently withdraw these charges. Any provocation to this issue would be met with appropriate action. To all ZANU-PF parallel structures, Varakashi for ED, Young Woman for ED, Men Believe ED, Mawindi for ED, Pastors for ED, Mapostori for ED, Mazion for ED. The recent booing of a decorated soldier, army commander at national events is unacceptable and must come to an end. Parallel structures have been created to undermine the office of the Vice President, which we view as a threat to national security. A former army commander remains a commander even after he is reassigned. We will take strong action against such terror parallel structures created to bring instability in the country. I further move with my address. We have this date made a declaration of the following people as counter-revolutionary thugs with intention of causing pandemonium in the country. 1. Machakaire Tinoda. 2. Kazembe. 3. Garwe Daniel. 4. Chinomona Mabel. 5. Mahia Douglas. 6. Tungbara Paul. 7. Mutodi Energy. 8. Munangagwa Kudakwashe David. 9. Muskwere Jeffan. 10. Togarepi Pupurai. 11. Munangagwa Tongai. The list is endless. The current paging in government and the party which are done on factional basis must stop now. No person must be dismissed or appointed on factional basis. To our members of parliament, your legislative role is of paramount importance for peace and stability of this nation. As in terms of Section 118 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 20 of 2013, where you are urged to protect the Constitution and promote democratic governance in Zimbabwe, we urge you to stick by the Constitution. To all citizens of Zimbabwe, we would like to assure you that the Zimbabwe Defense Forces will stand with the Constitution of Zimbabwe. We will never protect criminals causing economic collapse through massive corruption within government departments. You are in terms of Section 59 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 20 of 2013, to peacefully demonstrate and to present petition. But these rights must be exercised peacefully. In conclusion, we would like to put it on record that this statement is in terms of Section 212 and Section 59 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 20 of 2013. This statement is not treasonous, but it mentions something to do with upholding the Constitution, which is the supreme law of our land. I thank you, fellow Zimbabweans.